Hi guys, it's Amy with Aim to Plan, and today I am here with my final video for setting up for 2023. This is the baby's memory book. So this is going to be the shortest video and the last video because this is like a planner that I'm just going to be using as is. That will be a first. So this planner is going to be the baby's memory book. It is set up right now. It's like you can see here, it's a July 2022 through December 2023 18-month planner. And for the baby, really what I've decided for her is, and I did the same thing for Sophia when I started her memory books. I like to start it where it's like the first 12 months are together. And so the baby is going to be born December of 2022. And so what that means is her planner will go 12 months. It will be December 2022 through November 2023. Now I know that's totally weird and like people are going to be like, oh no, why didn't you just finish out the year? But from a memory planning perspective, I just want the entire first year to be together. And so we'll go from birth until like her first birthday and then switch into her first birthday and have a whole memory book for her first birthday and all the milestones from her first birthday until her second birthday. So to me, that makes sense. And it really works that 18-month planners includes the time period that I'm looking for. And so these two planners are the exact same. Yes, you can judge me for this, but they're both the Bright Jungle planner. I did buy two of them just because I've noticed with Sophia's memory planning at least is that I end up like having to break out into like two volumes. Like I end up adding so many extra pages and stickers and things like that. I like the planners to be on classic size discs, and so like having two sets of discs and two sets of covers to be able to do that, and keep it like kind of together like with 2022 2023, and like it looks the same, it is the same, it's just split out into like two different like books so that way it can be like chunky without like being like like gaping open like alligator mouth. Yeah, I just really like that. So that's why I purchased two. I did pick these up on clearance at Walmart to be able to do exactly this. And so I'm excited about doing this, but this is like no setup at all. I'm just really telling you what I'm going to be doing with it. And so first of all, I don't need two sets of dividers, two sets of anything for any of that, right? So what I will do is basically save all of the like the extra pages, and probably actually just put it into a pile to be able to try to destash them. Like some of them are outdated pages at this point, but I also like to keep some pages for in case like I mess up or like there are like things I want to kind of post in as like additional pages, things like that. So it's nice to have the pages for those purposes. I'll keep them together for the time being, and as months get outdated, like for example, like basically I can remove everything through like November and just take all of that out just because I'm not gonna use it, right? And so I can like take these dividers and like do a separate project with them and all that type of stuff. All right, so the setup is very simple. Like from like a memory keeping perspective, first of all, I've already removed December because as I already mentioned, I wanted to start December 2022 and go through November 2023. So December is already in the December planner, ready, my Franken planner system ready to be used. And so starting in January, this will be the second month in this memory book. And what I do for Sophia, what I've done is for her memory book, kind of post a photo a day here. And I think that will actually work for the baby too. I'm just going to go ahead and post a photo a day for her. I like to, when I think about like a photo a day, I just pick one that's kind of representative of what she looks like in that moment. And so that's kind of what's going on here. On the weekly pages, she's a newborn, right? So she's going to like be meeting milestones. There will be notes that I want to take for her. There will be like all the photos. And so this will be like very traditional memory keeping. If you follow any of the Happy Planner memory keepers, you'll know like it's photos, it's like stickers, it's journaling, it's like all those things. And so that's what I'm going to use these pages for, to be able to kind of like journal and put photos. And so I will have like a representative photo a day here, but I'll also have like all the big events and all the, like the major like photos here as well. So I'll do like collaging type stuff, like journaling, and like, just have fun with the week. I do like to try to like think about it at a weekly level. And so when I'm planning or like memory keeping for the week, I don't necessarily, I mean, I do put like major events, but I also just like to have like just collage of photos here too. So these will be things that I kind of work out. The first year that I did it for Sophia, I was like super busy, and so I didn't do as good of a job with Sophia's first year memory book, but I now am much more experienced, I think, with like doing memory keeping and just planning in multiple different planners. And so I feel like I can keep up with this a little bit better. And so I'm really excited about doing like traditional memory keeping here. And so again, like I have all the pages for January through November, and I do also of course have December 2023 back here, which I probably won't use, to be honest. I might just save the divider, the December divider and the December monthly to use in a holiday planner or something like that. But for the time being, the only thing that I'm going to do is basically take out these additional, like the pages that are outdated, right? So that's going to be July 2022 through November 2022, so those 5 months, right? And again, right here it's November, and then December's missing because December 2022 is already in the December lineup. And what I'm gonna do, again, like what I think I'm gonna do is, like, I actually love to save dividers, right? I can't get rid of dividers. I'm going to put like these pages, the outdated pages, to the side here, and I'm going to save the dividers like this, right? Right, and these pages I'm going to basically put into a stash. Now I know, like, I personally will, I can certainly reuse these pages. Like, I'll have enough at some point to be able to basically create an entirely new planner from these pages and these pages. That's already like 12 months right there. Like the first 6 months of this one plus the first 6 months of this one is a 12-month planner already. But I also like to try to destash them, like give them away, put them together for like friends who might need a planner, and I just kind of like try to match up dates or like redate them for people. So I do, however, like to save these dividers, and the reason I like to save these dividers is just in case I create like extra sections in the back, I can just like kind of put a box over it and just, you know, like maybe we go on a what our first trip will look like, and I can just have like memory keeping pages that are like additional, or like holiday planning. So December obviously is a big thing. I might like right away have like a December divider or like a Christmas divider and just kind of like put all the Christmas related stuff that, you know, maybe doesn't necessarily fit into the weekly layout here. I just want to create additional pages. I can kind of do that with these dividers. So I like to save the dividers for that reason. And this is one of the reasons I love the 18-month planners, just because I have all of these dividers that I can use, right? So that will go in here. All right. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Like, the one thing I didn't talk about were like these pages right here, the September 2023 pages, or like the currently page. And I am not quite sure what I'm going to do with these pages. For Sophia's memory book, her first year, and of course I had to reference it just to kind of see what I did there. What I ended up doing was kind of creating a habit tracker and just tracking like big events, like especially in the first couple of months, like, you know, she's basically eating, sleeping, and pooping. And that's pretty much it. And so I was able to track some of that on this back page for Sophia's memory book. I'm just not sure if I want to do the same thing for the baby, but you know, I have the space for it if I want to do it. Or I might just kind of like, I don't know. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. So this is actually the main planner here. This is just additional. I really just need this for the cover and the discs, honestly. And then the rest of this could pretty much just come out and be destashed. But for the time being, I am set up now for the baby's memory book. In fact, you know what? This will help me out. In order to know that this is the one I need to kind of break down, I'm just going to go ahead and take off the discs. Sorry, take off the covers. Didn't mean to say discs. And remove the packaging here. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and save these covers together. And then whenever I need to split them into like its second like set of discs, I will do that. I hate these little gum pieces that end up stuck on here, but I don't know what to do to like get rid of it. I know people say like undo or like Goo Gone, and I have Goo Gone, but it's sometimes it just peels up too. All right, so I'll just save them together like this. It's like double covered at this point. But yeah, so we're all set up now with the two covers that I need. I remove all this packaging stuff, right? And we're ready to go for the baby's memory book, right? And then again, like these pages that are in here and the pages that were already outdated from like the main planner, they will just go into a stash for me to either use at a future date or just to try to destash. So yeah, we're done. That was a quick setup, I think, at least, even though this video ended up being longer than I thought. I thought it was going to be like a 2-minute video, but you know me, Chatty Cathy. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, and until the next video. Bye guys!